Welcome to the Silverstone Museum YouTube channel, and we're here in a very early morning doing lots of work, and you'll notice we've got this gap next to Nigel Mansell's stunning FW14B. I'm really pleased to announce that on its way to us is the car that when Nigel Mansell won the world title, he went over to Indianapolis and he raced in the Indy 500 as well as winning the Indy Championship that season. The car that he used in 1993 at the Indianapolis 500 is going to be here in the UK at the Silverstone Museum next to the stunning Williams FW14B. His two back-to-back championships from Formula One and IndyCar. For the first time ever, the two cars are going to be on display together, and you can come and see them here at the Silverstone Museum. This is a really exciting moment that we have been waiting and planning for over 6 months. This fabulous truck behind us has brought a couple of cars all the way from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum in the USA all the way to here at Silverstone. In there are two Indy cars. One of them is Nigel Mansell's Lola T93 that he raced to third place in the Indy 500 in '93, and we're going to have it on display with the other cars in our exhibition. We're going to give a huge thank you to DHL for all of their efforts in helping us get these cars here. The truck looks fabulous and I can't wait to unwrap what's inside. So I'm stood here now in between these two crates, which contain a Lola and a Lotus IndyCar. We're really looking forward to getting these unwrapped and have a look at the cars inside and then get them into our museum. It's been a bit of an effort getting them off the DHL truck behind us, but they're now here, and the other thing I'm really pleased about today is it's not raining, because this is work that's going to take a little bit of time for us to carefully unpack and unload these cars. Okay, so we're here with the crates. They've been unloaded from the DHL lorry, and we've removed this inspection panel. Now, the reason the panel is there is so that as the cars go through international customs, the customs officers can look inside, have a good look and check that actually the car we've said is on the documents is actually the one that's inside. Also, you'll notice if we bring the camera down here, the cars are packed, as well as inside these very, very firm crates, they're also packed into these basically large bags. Now, these bags are there to support them when they're on the boat. As they came over from the US, they were transported by sea, and just in case any salt water and seawater got in, these bags are there to completely protect the car. You'll also notice there's a protective dust cover underneath, so we're going to have to very carefully open these up to get at the car. When we have to repackage the cars to go back to the US, we will have to repack them, and we've got new bags in here to pack the cars into. So let's start undoing these crates and getting these cars out on display. Okay, so we're here with the first of our cars that we are literally going to cut the bag open of, and we're going to check everything is okay inside. These bags have been completely sealed up, and we've got new ones for when they go back. We'll have to put them back in new bags. So these bags will be cut open now, and then they'll go off for recycling. We'll then open the dust covers. We'll then be able to roll the cars out of the containers. So this is the exciting bit. We're now going to cut this open. Okay, so we've now stripped back the seal that was there to protect the cars from water. One of the things I noticed, if you just get the camera in here, these huge, great silica gel packs, the sort of things that you might see, small ones, when you buy some new clothing or a piece of electronic equipment to keep things dry. These ones are huge ones. We're going to keep those so they go back with the vehicle. You see the ratchet straps here, but here is the moment of truth. What we're going to do now is just peel back the dust cover. Now we have to keep these covers because these will go back on the cars. And look at this, the Lola T93, Nigel Mansell's Indy car that was used in 1993 to race at the Indy 500. This is a bit of a goosebump moment, if I'm honest. We're actually here with this car. Not been in the UK before, and wow, what an opportunity for our visitors to come here and see this car on display. I can't wait to roll this car out. I'm so pleased the sun's shining. It just makes it feel that bit more special. So after a little bit of clambering in and out and undoing the ratchets, we are now just about ready to roll the car out of the crate. It's quite tightly packed in there, and I must say the guys at Craters and Freighters over in Indianapolis have done a super job in packing this car and making it ready for transport. We're really excited because this is the moment where we're going to be able to roll the car out of the crate and then get it into the museum. Okay, as you can see, we've got the cars out of the crate, or certainly the first of our cars out of the crates, and we've got the pleasure of pushing it all the way into the museum. We do get quite a lot of people out here watching us. We've had loads of people coming and asking questions about this car because it's so famous and so well known. So we're taking it along the road to the museum. You might notice, if you look closely, the guys are actually having a real difficulty pushing the car. The reason is it's set up to go round left-hand corners, and so the car naturally keeps tipping that way. When you look at the car and it's sit there, it's actually at a funny angle, and the guys are really struggling with the steering. I know I should be helping them a bit, and I will get on and help them. We'll do a little bit more detail on this car on an extra session, maybe in the next week or so. But it looks great along here, and we are causing a bit of traffic chaos with people coming past. So at last it is here in the museum. We have Nigel Mansell's T93 Lola alongside the fabulous FW14B, the back-to-back Formula One World Championship and IndyCar Championship. The team of volunteers I've had with me today moving these cars, getting them out of that crates and getting them in here have been absolutely brilliant, and don't they look good pretending they're being busy at the back. These cars look great. Please come along to the Silverstone Museum as a visitor and you'll get to see these wonderful cars next to each other. We've also got a couple of other very special cars that will be joining us both today and tomorrow. A little bit more about them later on.